The morning sun had only begun to breathe light over the rooftops of our Pere village when the river Odoarewa stirred awake. Each day, its shimmering waters called to the villagers, but no one answered that call like the young fisherman named Kola, a man whose courage was whispered about even in the darkness before dawn. Kola walked barefoot along the sandy path towards his canoe, his oar glistening with freshly wrought palm oil. He murmured softly to the river as he always did, "Odoarewa, be gentle with me today." And the river, in its own way, seemed to whisper back. The canoe glided smoothly along the gentle currents, but as Kola reached the second bend of the river, the air shifted. The wind turned cold, too cold for a warm morning. The birds grew silent. The river shimmered with an unnatural silver glow. Kola dipped his hand into the water. It was warm, warmer than it had ever been. He looked up, confused, then paddled forward. A soft ripple disturbed the surface. Something moved beneath. Then a shape emerged, a face with eyes like molten gold and a shimmering tail beneath the water. A voice flowed like deep water. "Mortal fisherman, why have you crossed into the sacred waters?" Kola bowed. "Forgive me, my nets have been empty. I seek only to feed my people." The river mother drifted closer. "Courage brought you here, but curiosity may carry you farther. If you dare, follow the river's call." She touched the water. A whirlpool formed, slowly at first, then faster, surrounding Kola's canoe. The river opened and swallowed him whole. Kola opened his eyes to a place unlike any he knew, a sky of deep violet, trees taller than mountains, leaves gleaming like polished bronze. He paddled cautiously. Stone statues lined the riverbank, giant warriors with glowing blue eyes. As Kola drifted past one, its head turned. "Turn back, mortal! This land is not meant for the living." But Kola paddled forward. Soon the river split in two. One stream glowed blue, the other red. A man stepped into view, wrapped in shimmering green palm fibers. Eshu, the unpredictable trickster. Eshu smiled. "Choose, fisherman. One part holds truth, the other power." Kola stared at the glowing streams. "I choose truth." Eshu nodded. "Then follow the river and face what you fear." Faces appeared in the water as Kola drifted deeper along the glowing stream, ancient, whispering, watching him. The river opened into a perfectly still lake. At its center lay a small island, and on it sat a woman whose skin glowed like bronze and whose hair flowed like water. Yemoja, queen of the river. Her voice rolled gently. "Kola, the river shifts because something ancient has awakened." Kola swallowed. "What has awakened?" "A banished spirit," Yemoja answered. "One your father fought long ago, one bound to you by blood." "My father? He was a simple fisherman." "No, he was a guardian, the last, and now his mantle calls to you." She touched Kola's forehead. A vision surged through him. Storms, battles, glowing spears and ancient spirits crashing down into the river. Yemoja stepped back. "Go to the cave of echoes. There you will find the spirit and your destiny." Light swallowed him whole. Kola stumbled out of the glow into a violent landscape. The river roared like a beast. Jagged cliffs towered above him. At their base yawned a cave, shaped like a giant open mouth, pulsing with eerie red light. He stepped inside. Blue crystals lit the cavern walls like a cold glue. Whispering voices echoed around him, some begging, some warning, some laughing. At the end of the cave stood a massive figure wrapped in chains of fading light. Its eyes burned like spirals of fire. It smiled. "Welcome, Kola. I have waited long for you." Kola staggered backward. "You are the spirit Yemoja warned me about." The chained spirit extended its arms. "Your father sealed me using his own essence. That essence flows in you. Only you can free me." Kola felt heat rising in his chest, like something inside him was waking up. The spirit's voice grew deeper. "Accept your inheritance. Break the chains." The cave shook. The chains cracked. Power surged toward him. Kola shouted, "I choose my own path." A burst of white light exploded from his chest. It struck the spirit. The chains tightened violently. The creature screamed as the seal snapped shut with a thunderous crack. Silence fell. The cave dimmed. The whispers faded. Kola collapsed, struggling to breathe. When he opened his eyes again, he was back at the third bend of the river, the familiar one. The sky was calm. The water was clear. Birds sang as if nothing had ever happened. His canoe was overflowing with fish of every color. Footsteps rushed toward him. His grandmother reached him, her eyes brimming with relief. "Kola, you are safe." She pulled him close. Kola looked into the river's reflection and saw his own face. But the reflection smiled a heartbeat before he did. Do you think Kola is finally free from this generational mantle? If you do, then drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for the second part of this story.